This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Be more or be less. It's your biggest decision today. In his book, Soul of a Lifter, Gino inspires you to make the right decision. Compete on the only stage that really matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter today at Amazon.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Today's podcast is a blast, a shorter 5-minute version consisting of a motivational speech and top 1,000 workout song of the day. Here's real life lesson number 6,517 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. Renovations cost a fortune. This is part 5 of a series of life lessons that I learned after being labeled as, quote, mentally retarded, end quote, their words, by elementary school teachers, and, quote, slow, end quote, their words, by doctors who examined me in my childhood. Here's lesson number 5 that I learned from these geniuses who were completely incorrect. Number 5 lesson. Reinventing myself cost me a fortune. If you want to change for the better, you have to pay a price, a heavy price, a full price. I pledged to never, ever allow anyone to question my IQ again. I became an obsessive, lifelong learner. First, I became a compulsive reader as a kid. Then I became obsessed with high academic marks. Every course that I took at police college, I achieved first in my class, recruit class, detective class, with a 98.6 average each time. I completed a Bachelor of Science degree while I was working shift work, working out full-time, coaching football full-time, and being a full-time dad to 3 daughters. Then I completed a Master's of Education degree. Then I completed a National Coaching Certification Level 3 certificate. Then I completed half a PhD until my professor and dissertation supervisor got fired for causing a scandal. My education cost me a fortune. Intellectual renovation changes you for the better, but there's a heavy price to pay in time, effort, and money. You can blow your cash on booze, drugs, legalized marijuana, illegalized marijuana, vacations, toys, or you can invest it into your intellectual health by investing heavily in your education. It's your choice. You're blessed with free will. Don't cry about it if you make the wrong choice and the rest of the world passes you and achieves what you want. That's the message that I've told to football players and college law enforcement students for 4 decades. Don't cry about it if you're too cheap to invest in your intellectual strength. Top 1,000 workout song of the day. Hello, Hooray by Alice Cooper. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. Released in 1973, year 4 of my 48-year workout streak. It took me 4 years to start lifting heavy weight. 4 years! Not 4 days, not 4 weeks, not 4 months. 4 years. Don't believe the postmodern internet bullshit of shortcuts to build muscle. It's a lie. There are no shortcuts to build muscle. Either learn to love the process or sit on your ass, rotting your mind in front of a screen. Hello Hooray by Alice Cooper. $1.29 on iTunes. Guaranteed to lift. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. We started with our first episode with 7 listeners. In just 3 years, Blunt Talk Podcast has grown to reach over 34,000 listeners in 83 countries. Please continue sending your comments and questions to www.ginoarcaro.com or www.xfitness.ca. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Please join us next time for more Blunt Talk Motivation by Gino Arcaro and excerpts from his book, Soul of a Lifter, available on Amazon.com.